about this, and I just I just finally I went to the gym tonight, and we were just catching up, and he's sober, and we were going through just kind of telling him in a nutshell what's going on, and finally at the last stage, and we talked for like 10 minutes, and I don't really sugarcoat anything, I don't sugarcoat shit that I do, and it is what it is. I live a sober life, and my life is an open book. I don't give a fuck about what anybody thinks about me or anything like that. I own my shit, and if you're gonna be with me, you're gonna own your shit too. And if you're gonna fuck up, it is what it is. So I just got to the point, and he was like, "Wait a minute, I just want to give you." I said, "Before you say anything, I want to tell you where I'm at right now." I said, "I'm fucking letting this shit go." You know what I mean? I said, I'm not doing anything. If you want to go, go. If you want to go do drugs, go live, go do whatever you're going to do. Go live your best life. You want to hang out with fucking people that are losers, go fucking hang out with people that are losers. Do you know what I mean? You want to live on the wrong side of the tracks, go live on the wrong side of the tracks. Don't involve me in any of it, because I'm moving on with my life. You know what I mean? Been with you for 2.5 years, most of it good, some of it bad, but I'm at the point now where, you know what? After all the, all the shit I've done for you and everything else, I just don't have the emotional wherewithal. It's just not worth it to me anymore to fucking have this shit in my life. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a good looking guy. I'm a fucking asset. I'm not a liability to anybody that I meet. So I just said, I'm done fucking, if I gotta explain to you, if I gotta fucking explain to you what you're doing could cost you your life, then you're probably not smart enough to hear the fucking message. Do you know what I mean? So as far as I'm concerned, I'm moving on with my life. You go move on with yours. You go do whatever. Go do whatever makes you happy. Because listen, that's what people that are selfish are going to do anyways, okay? I'm 45 years old. You know what I mean? I look good for my age. I'm not gonna fucking, try to like win somebody back that doesn't understand how good if you don't understand, fucking explaining it to you is not gonna fucking make you understand it. Do you know what I mean? So as far as I'm concerned, I'm single. I'm going out and living my life. I'm going to my friend's Halloween party on the fucking 8th or whatever. I'm going to go have a good time. I'm not even going to drink. I'm not going to do drugs. I'm not going to fucking relapse. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to start my new job. I'm going to do what I've been doing before I met you. And I'm just going to move on with my life. And hopefully everything works out for you and you come to the light and get into a meeting or a program or a rehab, and you know what I mean? Like, and I just said, it's not like me to not cry about something, you know what I mean? It's not like me to not cry about something like that. I'm an emotional guy, and I was waiting, I just want to cry and just get this shit over with, you know what I mean? And then today I was looking, I deleted most of the pictures, and I was looking through some pictures, and I was able to, I sent her a couple voice texts just telling her, obviously, I'll always love you, but I don't love you the way that I fucking used to love you. Like, I'm not in love with you. You know what I mean? Like that, and and I'm fighting this, but I'm not fighting it. It's the truth, Like, we have been fucking going through this charade. I should have done this a long time ago. It's my own fault. I'm not even upset, anymore about it. I'm just kind of like, you know what? after all the, I lost 12 pounds, which I'm not even mad at you about. I've thrown up about 14 times. I mean, I've thrown up like 3 times today because of my fucking nerves. And I just, I'm just at the point now where, how like you throw up and you feel good when you're sick? I'm at the point now where I'm just like, you know what? I'm free. What are you doing? Like you're free, man. You were tired of all the fucking nonsense. I've been tired of all the lies. I've been tired of all the deception. I've been tired of being your fucking life coach now for a long time. Okay? And I just want to fucking move on with my life. You know what I mean? And I'm going to let you move on with yours. And I wish you the best. I'm not even like fucking like, I'm just disappointed, but at the same time, you know what? You've got to go out and you've still got some fucking growing, and you obviously don't have this shit out of your system yet. Go, maybe, and I hope you do get it out of your system sometime. But go live your life. I've got responsibilities. You've got 2 kids, obviously. I have cats and I got a dog and and I can't afford to. I don't have the luxury of fucking around and doing drugs and hanging out with fucking morons and people that are whatever the fuck. You go, dude. Listen, man. If you want that life, you're gonna go. I can't stop. You can't stop people from harming themselves. You know what I mean? You can't stop people. You can't stop people from doing what they're going to do. Go do what the fuck you're going to do. Go enjoy yourself. Get it all out of your system and then rebuild your life. And hopefully, one day you can send me a fucking postcard and everything works out okay. Because I'll just tell you this. God has a plan. God isn't putting me through this because he's punishing me or he's punishing you. He's putting me through this because this is the type of shit. Yeah, there's her cat. Yeah, left me with 2 cats. Appreciate it. God isn't putting me through this because he's upset. He's putting me through this because anytime I've went, I forgot about this. Anytime I've gone through something like this, there's been a reward. There's been a legitimate reward. There's a reason why he's preparing, this. I hope, and the same thing with her. If she's smart enough to open up her, open her spiritual eyes and see what's going on with this attack that she's under, I hope you're, I hope, and I mean it sincerely. For her, to be honest with you, even the other party involved, that person deserves to get their shit together too. You know what I mean? They're a person. They're obviously struggling. They've obviously couldn't, whatever the fuck. So, I'm at the point now where, hey, you know what? I'm not saying, cat running up the telephone pole. I'm not saying we're going to be friends and we're going to go out to Denny's. Go move where you're moving, and I just want to be fucking, I'm just gonna leave you alone. I'm not gonna, listen, I've been with you for 2.5 years. I've always fought for you. I've always done, I'm not gonna say that I will, that everything's her fault or everything's mine. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You're not a fucking, horrible person or anything like that. You're just going through something that you kind of just fucking need to go through. And I hope that you get through it okay. You know what I mean? And I pray. And ultimately, this fucking cat is driving me nuts, running up and down the tree. Ultimately, I hope you find, peace in your life. And I hope that you get to where you need to get. And I hope that you're successful. You know what I mean? I hope that you're successful. And I hope the other person fucking, I hope, sincerely, I'm not saying it to be a smart ass. You know what? Go fucking, go do, you got to go do what you got to go do. You obviously have some shit you need to work out. and you have some demons that you need to whatever, you're gonna have to go do that. There's nothing I can do. You can't make people, you can tell people till you're blue in the face. They've got to go do it themselves, and I like her family, I mean, you know, um, but this has been an ongoing theme. I'm not, um, like he was saying, bro. You're not equipped for all this shit. This is shit that, that you need a professional intervention. And I said, oh yeah, I know. And I'm, like I said, I promised, that I'm not fucking, we're not overlooking this, and you're not coming back, and we're gonna pretend this didn't happen, and now you got everything. No, you're going to go get fucking professional help. Okay, you're going to get professional help. Hopefully you go get professional help for your sake and for your family's sake and for your own health and your own emotional well-being. And I hope you go get fixed. You know what I mean? Like, God can fix you. He's fixed me. There's obviously some things going on that you don't feel comfortable telling me, or some issues that are still fucking with you, or whatever the fuck. And we've taken this as far as we can take it. And I mean, like, but don't think like, don't think for a second that I've turned my back on you, or I've forgotten about you, or that I don't care about you still, or anything like that. It's just for my own and your own thing right now. We're in two separate ends of the world, and you need to travel and I need to travel, and maybe someday our paths will meet, and I'm sorry for anything that I've done or said out of anger, and I'm not fucking, bitter, or unforgiving, or I think I'm a little bit disappointed. I feel like this is a big fucking deal, and I feel like you're making the wrong decision. I voiced that. um, you know, I wasn't gonna just let you go out into the world and, get fucked up. But I'm just telling you, I've done everything that I can do for you since the fucking day I met you. I've given you a new life. I've taken you out of situations. I walked in your mom's house when she passed on and found her, so you didn't have to go through that shit. I weathered that fucking storm for you. I don't want I don't want an award. I just want peace, and I'm gonna find it. And I feel peaceful about this now. And you deserve someone better. You know, I deserve someone better, and I hope you get everything that you're looking for, or whatever. And I hope everything works out all right for you. That's all you can fucking really. That's all you can really fucking do. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what I know works for me: ice cream, gym, cats, dog, work. You know what I mean? And fucking bike ride. I can't. If you think that what you're doing, um, I will say this, just like I would say it to myself. If you think what you're doing is somehow going to make you, um, like you're going to just forget all about the times that we've had and everything like that. Yeah, you might, because of the drugs and all of that shit, but I've been with you for 2.5 years. You loved me and I loved you, and we shared some fucking really good times together. And we have a bond that I believe, and I'm not saying it to be corny, but we have a special thing between us that isn't something that I'm making up. And I don't care what anybody says. There's no fear in perfect love. There's no fear, and there's no doubt. If this is supposed to be what it's supposed to be, and this is really what it is, then God will work whatever it's supposed to be out with you. And it is what it is at this point. So I wish you all the best. And for all the people that never liked her, to begin with, and don't want us together. I just want to say fuck you to those people, because there's people that watch and they pretend and da 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 da, and you know I'm not worried about it. I don't need your fucking your negative energy and everything else. You know what I mean? Because there's people that watch this shit that pretend to be sober and they're not, and they pretend to be living. When you see how I live. My life's an open book. I don't have to fucking piss in a cup or explain anything to anybody. This is who I am, and if you don't like it, hey, sorry about your luck.